Hello, welcome to Access. I'm Rob, and joining us is Holly.
Hey guys!
And this is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
On PS4?
PS4 footage for the first time. Now, as a massive fantasy geek, this is a game I've had my eye on for quite some time, but I've never played any of the Witcher games before, and I know you have, Holly. You're quite the expert when it comes to the Witcher. So
I think I've done Witcher 2 6 times.
Well, that's impressive. Give me the lowdown. Can I play this without having played any of the previous games?
Yes, you can. It's one of the first questions we asked CD Projekt Red when we did our community Q&A with them. They've said, don't worry if it's your first time playing The Witcher. They will explain the previous stories before you get started. So, you know, you can go read the books if you want some more knowledge about the world. I think the 5th book is about to be translated into English. It's released, I think, any day now. So the books are great, but don't worry if it's your first time.
And the world looks massive as well. I've heard like ridiculous figures, like it's 30 times bigger than The Witcher 2. Yeah,
which is huge, because The Witcher 2 is not a small game. So apparently it's about 40 minutes to get from point to point while riding on the horse, which is ridiculous.
Okay, well, that's big.
But we're seeing here, we're riding the horse here, but there's also boats, so you can go sailing, and you can also go swimming as well, which is kind of incredible when you think about what that must take to kind of make a game where you can just run into a river.
And the combat as well, we're looking at some of it here.
Love the combat.
It doesn't look like your traditional slow turn-based role-playing kind of combat. No. It's very fast, action-based.
Yep, so there is a skill tree. That's where it's got its RPG elements. What you just saw there was Witcher magic. The Witcher magic is, of course, Igni, Yarden, Quen, Axii, and Ard, which are the 5 kind of magic symbols Geralt can cast in battle.
How do you memorise that? That's good.
Because I'm cool, Rob. But on top of that, you've got 2 swords, a steel sword and a Witcher's silver sword. So steel is for killing humans, and your Witcher's silver sword is for killing magical creatures.
Okay.
You can then lay traps, and you can also craft traps, and you can take potions. Cat Eye, for example, helps you fight in the dark, but you have to be careful not to take too many, or you can poison yourself.
Yeah. And it looks quite dark as well. It looks more... it looks more Game of Thrones than Lord of the Rings, like quite gritty and violent.
It's really gritty and violent. The battle system is really what makes it feel so gritty and dark. For example, there are 90 battle animations in Witcher 3, and there were only 20 in The Witcher 2. So there's loads more focus on the battle. On top of that, you have something called the Witcher Sense. So in previous Witcher games, you have a medallion that vibrates when magic is nearby. Okay. Instead, now you go into Witcher Sense, and it helps highlight things that are important. So, for example, it might help you find blood trails on the floor that you can follow to monsters.
We played it a bit, didn't we, before?
A bit. We played like 5 hours of it.
A few hours of it, and I remember using my Witcher Sense to help solve a murder.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a quite cool side quest like that as well.
Yeah, and you can also play as a girl called Ciri. So you might have seen a white-haired woman in some of the trailers, and at points between the game, Geralt and Ciri will switch, and you can take over as her. So that's a real nice mix to it, because I imagine her fighting style, although she has been trained by witches, will be quite different.
Oh, look at that!
It's so brutal. Look at that. That's incredible.
And there's also naughty, sexy times in it as well.
Yeah, so the game is way more mature feeling. You know, yes, it has some light, kind of sarcastic humour to kind of give it a bit of an edge, but it is a dark, really oppressive world. And if the sex scenes from Witcher 2 were kind of anything to go by, if any of you remember the elvish bathhouse scene with Triss Merigold, then they're spicy. And I know there's been a lot of time spent in mocap, apparently, for the Witcher 3 sex scenes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. You keep on going on about this Triss Merigold.
I love Triss Merigold. I actually have the Polish Playboy framed on my bedroom door with her on the front cover. I'm a big fan of Triss Merigold.
That's some devotion.
That is some devotion.
Yeah, I mean, what I like about these games, I like just walking around them on a horse, like we're seeing here, with the sky looking pretty and pink.
Well, on a horse, it will take you 40 minutes to see the world.
Hair bobbing up and down. I mean, it just looks so beautiful.
Rob, watch this bit. Because if anyone knows Rob, you know that he has a real thing about water in video games. Because it's how you used to measure all video games when we were kids, about how good it was.
I don't care about the story. I just want the water to look nice. I want his hair to bob up and down like it's doing there, and the clouds to look rosy. And so far, The Witcher 3 is ticking all of those boxes.
Yeah, I mean, the story, it's absolutely... It's the world can be completely affected by Geralt as well. So if you go to a village and you do a side quest, for example, you know, your result may be that you've killed off the entire village in the future when you come back.
Well,
and it's real, it's not a blue for good, red for bad kind of world. You can make some real brave choices.
You just make choices.
Well,
They're not really labelled
different
good
endings.
or bad. 30 different
endings. So you can have a real effect on the world as well. So it's a big, big game.
Well, hopefully we're going to be playing some more of The Witcher 3 very soon and making some more videos on it. So if there's anything specific you want to see about The Witcher 3 or want to know, let us know in the comments, and we might make a cool video about it.
I hope so. I can't wait for this game. But yeah, there you go, guys.
There you go.
Thank you very much for listening to us ramble about The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt and why we're excited. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for even more stuff.
Bye.
Bye.